Welcome, everybody. Welcome, daddies, to the 295th episode of Dunn and Drew. Running backs are upset that they're underpaid. Our fantasy football trivia competition continues. Trevor Lawrence threatened to sue us, and we interview the Jaguars rookie defensive back, Erick Hallet. All right, here we go.
Won't grow up. I'm a grown-ass kid. Swear I should be locked up for stupid that I did, but I'm a champion. So I turn tragedy to triumph. Make music that's fire. Get my soul through the wire.
What was that?
We're going to get to the cease and desist letter that we got later on in the episode, but that is not clickbait. Yeah, I got it. That is not clickbait. We received a cease and desist letter from Trevor Lawrence's representatives. Not going to say too much, but we will say stuff later in the episode. But first, Eric, what's going on in your world? You walked here. You're on this diet kick.
I did walk here. Sometimes I'll take Johnny to work when she has a closing shift when we record. But lately I've not been doing that because I like walking here in the sun and getting some extra cardio in addition to the dog walks that I do. I have 4 Rover clients right now at the same damn time. Just some supplemental income while we try to get this Dunn and Drew bag. But yes, I believe last podcast I asked if you had a scale here because after we came back from the retreat, I was disgusted with myself. I was, there are groups on this, mental health and wellness kick. So I was like, boom, let me get back to my old mentality and grind. Weighed myself. I was expecting 325 pounds, but I was 309 pounds. So I was immediately satisfied with that being a lower number because before we went on the cruise, I don't know why I thought it was 320 because before I looked on my Fitness Pal today and it said 307. So I was 307 pounds before the cruise. So I only had gained 2 pounds since February. But weighed myself today after a week of 16-hour fasts, much more sustainable than Jack's military diet, and I am down 9 pounds.
Wow.
9.
Do you think
I was shocked.
What kind of graph would that be? Because obviously that's going to be a lot, but then it's going to eventually taper off because you can't lose 9 pounds every week.
That is true. I'll let you know when we get there, when we get a month's worth of data or so, 2 months. But I'm going to wait
for that long.
I'm going to Christmas.
So what do you? Okay, yeah.
I'll still drink. Like when I was fasting,
that's not what I was thinking of.
Oh, I still had pizza and ice cream during this.
Good for you.
But I'm just like not over consuming those things. Just, moderation. That's what I have to learn. That's why I didn't work out at all. Like the only workouts I did were the outside walks with the dogs. And like I went to the gym once to do some bicep curls, but I didn't want to focus on working out because I already know how to do that. I don't know how to eat less. So that's why I wanted to start with the fasting and, buying healthy foods and cooking at home and shit like that. So I got a week down. I just got to keep it going. So I think I'll be able to do it. But 9 pounds is a hell of a start. By next week, I'll be under 200 already. Or under 300 already.
200. Damn.
Imagine.
I was gonna say.
195. I'd be gross.
What? Yeah, what would that look? You would look so sickly.
Yeah, I would be sick.
That's me. That's my weight.
Yeah, it'd be sick. But my goal has always been 250, so I guess I'm just going to keep the number at 250 pounds. But my last weigh-in is going to be Christmas morning. That's going to be my last weigh-in of the year and see where we're at.
And you want to be under 250 or at 250?
250 to 260 is fine with me because that I will have lost 40 pounds.
Wow.
If I'm 260, I would have lost 40.
50.
Yeah, I guess because I started at 309.
Busy 310.
Yeah. So
49.
49.
So I think 50 pounds of
Yeah.
weight loss on me would look pretty sexy.
Yeah. You look apartment done.
Yeah. I looked like a beast
Take me
back
back.
then.
Well, just switch to, what your diet was. chicken, rice, and Jameson.
What did we eat?
Chicken,
besides your
rice,
wheat
and
casserole.
and my tuna noodle casserole.
There was a lot of DoorDash though.
Jameson and Jack Daniels.
And
take me
DoorDash.
back.
We barely cooked, I feel like.
I never cook. What did I eat?
We had
salsas.
We went to salsas, Jack Daniels, and Stairmaster. That's the formula.
Yeah, that gym was nice. Man, I was living a good life.
Or you're not now.
What happened?
I don't know. It's just you look back on times in your life when you're in the time, like right now, like you have all these stresses on your mind. But like, say I move somewhere in 5 years and I live somewhere else, I'm gonna look back and like, damn, we had a whole studio. We did this every week. That was nice.
Yeah.
That was nice.
Yeah, but you enjoyed the Cabana years, but the football years were fucking awful.
They were.
And like, shit was just rough on the business side for Dunn and Drew, but everything else was all right.
We are going to transition now to our interview with Erick Hallet. It was a very fun interview. He's a really cool guy.
Yeah.
I'd say we bonded with him more after the camera shut off.
Yeah. Camera shut off and we were here for longer than we did the podcast.
Yeah, I feel like I wish that was recorded because that was really, really good stuff. Not all of it would have been able to be recorded, but that was really cool. We learned, I don't know, what's like to be a 6th-round draft pick in the NFL. Pitt, Jack, and Eric bonded heavily over Pitt.
Erick Hallet, not me.
Yeah. Any other previews to this interview? What else we talk about?
We just talked about him getting acclimated to Jacksonville. You know, he's not very familiar with the city and, you know, just getting to know the guy because he was one of, or the only Jags rookie to reach out to me and say he'd like to be on the show. So I'm going to use that as promo to get some other rookies on the show because, like, Jack gets a guy. I would like to have Brenton Strange and Parker Washington on the show together, and maybe this will help. So thank you, Eric.
Who do I get?
What rookie are you interested in? Tank Bigsby, Antonio Johnson.
Do I have connections to anyone? Let's get Joe Burrow on.
Joe Burrow. It's not Jags rookies. Yeah, here's Erick Hallet from Pitt University. Today in the studio, we have Jaguars 6th-round draft pick Erick Hallet, defensive back from Pitt. Welcome to the show, man.
What's up? I'm happy to be here.
This is the first show that we've had with somebody with the same name as me. So this is dope. And a lot of similarities here. Name, school, likes dogs. But, yeah.
I'm fast.
Yeah, you're fast.
There you go. There we go.
Yeah,
Say that again, Jack. I can't hear you. Hold on. Is it on?
it might not be on.
Say it again.
I said you guys. You guys should race.
Oh yeah, I agree. Yeah, we should. We'll set that up in my front yard.
Yeah, but I appreciate you getting back to me and
Sure, for sure.
Told you like we're a big Jags podcast and just trying to build in the community. And it's good to have a player on to just talk about, you know, football in general and, you know, Jacksonville and the Jags. So.
For whatever, let's do it.
What was your favorite football team growing up, if you had one?
College or professional?
Both.
College, it was the Longhorns, UT.
You're from Texas, right?
Yeah, Vince Young, 2005 Rose Bowl. I have that tape. I actually have that tape in my bag still. Like, I just watch it.
What does that mean? You have that tape in your bag?
Like it was like a documentary of the whole season.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
They sold it to students?
No, like they just sold it. Period.
Okay.
And my dad went and bought one. I used to watch that all the time as a kid. Like I watched that all the. It's just a hard tape. Like it's just tough. Like it's just tough.
Yeah.
And all them boys like went to the league. Like it was cool.
Right.
Is it DVD or is it VHS?
Yeah, it's a DVD.
Okay, gotcha.
Wow.
So it's kind of hard to find somewhere to play it now. But
Yeah.
Right.
I just have it for sentimental value.
Wow.
You can look at it.
And then professionally, to be honest, it was the Dolphins. But it was just because I like their colors for real.
Okay. You follow it close? Because I notice a lot of football players, or not a good amount, don't really watch the NFL. Like you talk to them, like, I don't really have a team. I don't really watch.
I mean, not for real. Like, I just watched the games because they was on. Like, that's what my dad was doing on Sundays. But I wasn't super into it.
What position did you play in high school?
I played receiver, corner, and safety.
Did you have any favorite players growing up? like in the NFL? that you
Reggie
watched?
Bush was really like up there.
Yeah.
I was probably the person that I was like, yeah, this is what I'm trying to be like.
So in the Rose Bowl when you were watching Texas, you were like, dang, how do I?
But the thing is, he didn't even get off that game.
Yeah.
Like,
And growing up in Houston, you said you were a Dolphins fan, but you didn't have like any sort of animosity towards the Jags at all at that point.
nah. I mean, I remember there was one play. I think it was actually down here in Jacksonville where
Hail Mary?
yeah, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Where all bro had to do was catch the INT to seal the game, and he batted it down to the Jags player, caught it, went in for the touchdown.
I think they coached that, like bat it down. But I think ever since that, maybe they say, all right, just catch the ball.
They actually do coach that. Like even like in college, they coach like it's the last play of the game. Like don't worry about catching it. Like we're not stat padding.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, I know y'all seen this before.
Right.
Like,
Wow.
Do you want to do the fantasy football trivia?
Sure. We're doing we won't call it fantasy football trivia, so we don't get you in trouble.
Yeah.
Just gonna ask you a trivia question that we're asking our call-ins today, and see if you can get it. Who was the first running back to eclipse 2,000 rushing yards in the NFL? You said don't ask any Jags trivia.
Yeah.
So
Me and Jack didn't know it.
spoiler, not a Jaguar.
spoiler, not a Jaguar. I gotta. This is an old guy.
Yes. He's a little problematic.
Do you know?
I got
Adrian
it.
Peterson.
Oh, good guess.
No.
But no.
That
That is a
my
great guess.
Before I said Barry, that was my guess.
Can I guess now?
Yeah.
Is it OJ?
Yes.
Ha! That was really my second guess.
Yeah.
OJ did do it. 2000.
I thought it was Darren McFadden too. I was like, damn, who got 2,000 yards? I don't know.
That's a name.
Yeah, it is.
I saw a player recently say running back is the hardest position to play in the NFL, and I would disagree. But we'll get to the running back movement that's happening on Twitter later on. I think it's between two positions, but I think it's quarterback. But the other one that has an argument, I think, is the position that you played is corner. Mm-hmm. What would you say? Is it? I mean, I assume you'd.
What's
say
the
corner.
hardest position?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think safety's getting a lot of love. Like, if I'm being honest, like, a safety is for real the quarterback of the defense. Like, I not only got to cover like a corner, I got to hit like a linebacker, like, and I got to know what everybody in front of me is doing. Like, I might be the safety blanket. I might not have to be the fastest or, like, the biggest guy, but at the same time, like, I have to know everything.
Does it matter which safety?
No, like, both of them for real. Like, one safety usually gets a lot more of the love because they're making a lot more plays, but both guys got to be on the, like, if one safety makes a bust, you're going to know.
Yeah.
Like, safety is one of those positions like O-line to me.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you're doing really good, nobody's really going to know about you.
Super underrated
Yeah.
position.
But if you're doing bad, they're going to know your name. Like,
Yeah.
like,
Because they're going to see you trailing that receiver with that ball.
that's what I'm like, yes. But I'd probably say quarterback too. Like, quarterback's by far, like,
Yeah.
all the pressure's on you. Like,
Have you ever sacked a quarterback?
no. I don't think I have, no.
Yet.
I have a couple of pressures.
Is it
but
yet?
Yeah, we had a very important safety blitz last season. Rayshon came down.
remember that Titans game?
and sacked
Josh Dobbs.
Josh Dobbs.
Oh, nice.
Fumble, strip, pick it up, touchdown, won us the division. That was
That was a sweet play.
that was wild. Did you watch that live?
I didn't. I honestly went back, like, as soon as I was drafted, I went back and watched, like,
Oh, okay.
5 of the games.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I was just good going.
When we're
through
down
watching
bad,
games.
or like when we like were.
No, I just watched all the games. Like, I watched that game. I watched the Cowboys game.
Oh yeah,
Nice.
another
Watched the,
Rayshon again.
Yeah.
I watched the
Rayshon game.
what was that? The Ravens game.
Oh,
Great one.
So clutch.
You saw that defense turned up second half
That's
of the
what I'm
season.
saying. Like, it was tough. Like, I was like, okay, like, I'm going into
Yeah.
these some dudes.
Did you
Yeah.
care where you didn't care where you're getting drafted, right?
Not really. I mean, I knew I didn't have much like say in it, so it was kind of like let me
Right.
put out all the work, put out all I can, and then let the chips fall where they may.
Jack, let's throw
Yeah.
it back to his days at Pitt. I know you got some Pitt questions.
I do.
Not even written down? Oh, you know. Okay.
I wrote them down.
probably got a
I've
book.
probably a little too many pick questions.
Now go ahead.
I actually want to start in high school.
Wow.
So you're from Texas.
Yeah.
Playing Texas high school football, is it the spectacle that we have heard about? And did you have more fans at a high school game than you did at times at Pitt?
I'm gonna sadly say yes to that last question.
I thought so.
Only because we were good. But yes, Texas football is cracked up to where it's like what everybody's talking about. Honestly, it depends like where in Texas, because you go out like East El Paso, like there's probably nobody at those games. Like we went to El Paso a couple of times for the bowl games. Like there's nobody out there for real. But like when we played, yeah, like the stadium was packed. I think our stadium capacity was like 16,000 or something like that. So like that's a lot for like a high school kid.
Yeah,
like it was live though.
Yeah. Nobody's probably at UTEP games still. Anyway.
Nah, like the stadium's empty.
No,
they came out for the bowl though.
Yeah,
but that's it.
That's definitely.
You redshirted your freshman year. That year, Pitt played Clemson ACC championship. Game didn't go well for us. I was there actually.
Correct.
But I assume that was probably your first time seeing Trevor up close, like play, and you played against him. Must have been 2020.
COVID, yeah.
That game didn't go well for us either.
That's true. Yeah. It was like.
But what was it like game playing against Trevor in college?
A lot of the guys like get like I think unwarranted like hype. But I think he was like one of those guys where it's like, yeah.
Good save.
No.
You thought he was going to go in that direction? Overrated.
He's about to be like, I'm about to pick him off and put the training camp.
I had to preface it with that because a lot of college quarterbacks I don't think are like are really like that. I won't name any names. But I think that's one of the guys that like
Paxton Lynch.
Yeah. That's one of the guys that like he knew where we were gonna be. Like we don't run a difficult defense. Like you probably know, we don't run a super difficult defense. Like it doesn't take a lot for you to figure it out. But you still have to put in time to try to like figure out what we're calling, when we're gonna call it, and kind of see the groove of the game. But no, he was like, yeah, I'm gonna move this safety here a little bit and throw it right here on the seam. Like you could see, like especially watching film, like after the fact, I was like, yeah, we just got played. Like he just played us. Yeah.
Best player played against college, probably him.
Yeah.
What about like
receiver?
Yeah, like non-quarterback maybe.
One of the North Carolina receivers, them boys was good.
Dang.
One of, whether it be Newsome, Downs,
Josh Downs, yeah.
Like them boys was hard.
Yeah.
I don't even remember these guys.
Josh Downs is a rookie this year.
Yeah.
He's in Indianapolis.
Oh yeah.
We'll get to know him probably.
Oh.
Yeah. Play him twice.
See him week 1.
I got to bring up the AC championship in 21. He was MVP of the game. You guys may not have known that.
Holy shit.
The Kenny fake slide game. So he beat Kenny.
I did, surprisingly.
Yeah.
Wow.
He had 2 picks. Which pick was your favorite?
Probably the second one.
Yeah, the second one. That basically was like the nail in the coffin, if I remember. Like we were up by 2 scores, I think, in the 4th. The first one was a better catch. Yeah, it was like a diving catch. That was
Better catch or better throw?
Well, that throw.
Throw wasn't on the money. Let's say that.
Yeah, but that was I mean, that was an awesome game, awesome night for us. What was like I was
about to ask, how do college kids celebrate a win like that?
It was in Charlotte, so like, did you guys like fly back that night or?
No, so usually for away games we do fly back that night. Like nobody, it don't matter what time we get back.
Yeah.
That game they were like, forget it, we're gonna fly back the next day.
Okay.
We took over the hotel.
Yeah, I remember there was a picture of Kenny chugging something in the locker. Maybe it was in the hotel.
Okay, so
I remember seeing.
They left the bar open for us.
Okay.
So we were there until like probably like 5 o'clock in the morning.
Wow.
Shit.
Yeah.
So yeah, we didn't go to sleep. Let's say that.
Did you have, I always ask this, did you have in-person classes that week? Or do you take all online classes during the season?
No, I think we still had in-person classes.
Did you go?
No, probably not.
I feel like I would go.
Probably not.
I would go. Like,
the thing is, like, I'm a person, I didn't like all the, like, hype. Like, I didn't even wear my Pitt backpack
like
when I
all
went
the
there.
attention and stuff on campus. Yeah.
Like, I wore, like, regular clothes. I wasn't trying to bring no extra attention to myself.
Guess I'm an attention whore.
It's just different. Like, they truly treat you different. Like, like the professors even, like, they just look at you crazy. I don't want that. Like, I'm gonna complete the assignment. You ain't gotta keep asking me.
I can stop asking about pick questions.
No,
go ahead.
I'm pulling up my next one. So
Well, I wrote down, and for the sake of time, just like rapid fire pick questions. We can just like nail them off in like a minute.
Let's do it.
And then we can go to Jag stuff because I imagine our listeners want to hear about Jags. All right, here are my rapid fire pick questions. College teammate you hung out with the most?
John Morgan.
Okay. Favorite college game you played in? That, but besides the AC championship, I imagine.
Yeah, I wouldn't even count that one.
Yeah.
What was the game? Virginia Tech.
Which one? Oh, the last one.
Yeah.
We ran for. I'm on the team.
I lied. Virginia this year, not Virginia Tech.
Wait, which one?
Virginia when we were down there.
When we played at Virginia
This year.
in 22.
Yes.
What was that game?
It was down there. We started the game with 2 pick sixes.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Yeah, that was been a fun game.
started
for you
with 2
guys.
pick sixes.
Yes.
Dang.
Goodness.
Yeah, like right away.
Yeah.
I remember, I feel like I don't think I could watch the beginning of that game. And then my phone, I got the alert like a minute in saying,
Yeah.
yeah, that was right. I remember that now. Describe Pat Narduzzi in one word.
Who?
I think that's the
Pitt head coach.
Okay. Sorry.
Maybe-
Stubborn.
Okay.
Old school. No, I could go on for days.
I could see that. I could definitely
Stubborn.
see that.
That was the definitely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Most hostile away fans or toughest road environment.
VTech.
Damn. Virginia Tech.
I
It's
went
turned though.
in 21. Me and my roommates, we went to that game at Virginia Tech.
Yeah.
That was a fun one.
Do they still do the gobble sound when they get a first down?
Yeah, they do that. I love the keys.
Yeah.
The keys is the hardest thing ever to
Are
play.
they Enter Sandman?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's sick.
Yeah.
It's always cool when college football like first starts every year. Like it's like back when you get that visual.
Right.
Very sweet.
Honorable mention Penn State though.
Yes.
That was
Thank
pretty
you.
lit too.
Yeah. It's crazy there. I've been to one game there. It was Michigan's, first Michigan whiteout game at night.
That was the game that they.
Nothing beats it.
Yeah.
Favorite place to get food on Pitt's campus. This is getting very niche now.
But favorite study hall.
I forgot the name of the pizza spot. I didn't get there. I didn't get pizza though. I got quesadillas.
This
remember the
is
name of it.
this is on topic though because we're going to the Jag Steelers game, so he's going to show us around the city because we haven't
yeah.
really been around Pittsburgh. So
It's tough.
this might.
Oh,
this
and
might
we
help.
do play down there.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
All right. Yeah.
Don't pull no Urban Meyer. Stay on the plane. Get back on the plane.
That's my next question. If you have one, a favorite bar in Oakland or Pittsburgh.
Tequila Cowboy.
Yeah.
I'm going.
Tequila
Those who
Cowboy.
know.
Yeah. It's
Tequila Cowboy. We in there.
Those who know.
we'll
know.
have to go. We're gonna have to. It's right next to the stadium.
Yeah.
Oh, bet.
Literally in the warm ups. Go right after the game. In the warm ups.
Being in Jax for a few months now, what do you miss most about Pittsburgh?
Probably just knowing the city. Like
Yeah.
I feel like I'm driving around here. I get lost every day.
Yeah, that's how it was when I
could
first.
see
I've
that.
only been here 2 years, so
Yeah.
I still didn't know when I moved here at first. I was confused at all the highways, but you get a hang of it pretty quickly.
Yeah, I take one exit wrong and it's just
Yeah.
my whole day's ruined.
Of the 3 Florida teams you could have gone to, though, the traffic is so much better here
Oh yeah, for sure.
than Tampa.
Oh,
Miami.
true.
It's so much better
Yeah.
and easier to get around.
My last question: Kenny Pickett or Trevor Lawrence?
You know I got to go with KP.
Damn.
Wow, I didn't think I was an answer.
Only because it's
now.
that's my college guy though.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Maybe in a
That's
few
only-
years he might
he's an
say
op.
differently, but
Me and KP is 5 years deep.
Yeah.
Me and
me too.
we're like 5 miles.
No, I get it. Yeah.
It's not like you're on offense, so you ain't got to be boys with
I mean that too.
Yeah.
Maybe in a couple of years the answer will change though.
Yeah.
I'm glad you said Kenny though. That's all I got.
Were you cool with him on campus, the quarterback, or did you not really?
Yeah. I mean we hung out at his house all the time.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you'll swap jerseys in Pitt, probably.
I don't know about that, but
That'd be cool.
Not that.
it will
deep.
be tough.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure everybody wants his jersey. I can just call him and I think he'll hook me up.
Yeah. Definitely.
So started talking a little bit about the Jags. So I want to present to you. I don't know if you are familiar with what the Jags used to wear, but there was a huge Twitter movement amongst Jags fans because you see all these NFL teams bringing throwbacks back. Just look at how tough the Jaguars throwback jerseys were.
Is that nice?
Here's another one. I mean, come on. Like that, I think they should be our permanent jerseys. Have you been? I assume you've been fitted for like your game day jersey yet?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you think?
I like them for real. I mean, you get to modernize them a little bit. I think they're hard.
Have you guys seen the new facility yet?
I went there today.
Today?
Yeah.
You guys moved into like this week, right?
Well, I mean, they like opened it today. We start on Friday.
Okay.
So they opened it today, and it's nice.
Yeah, I did see that they did the ribbon cutting today and stuff like that. But none of the videos had players in it. It was all like personnel. So you
I
guys,
doubt anybody's back in town for real.
yeah, that's cool. But that locker room was insane.
Yeah,
it looks crazy.
It's
Like,
sick.
you got here at a dope year. Garage opens up the indoor practice field. It's crazy. But you've been here for like a limited amount of time. But who have you been closest with out of the rookies so far?
Probably Christian Braswell. We trained together actually, like combine prep. So we trained down in Hollywood, Florida. And so we were together for 3 months down there. And then it so happened that we got drafted to the same team.
Yeah.
So like that relationship just continued.
You spent any time with Parker Washington or Brendan Strange yet?
I have not.
The Pennsylvania guys?
No, I have not.
I want to know what those first conversations are like when you guys see face to face, just for the Penn State rivalry, if there is one.
I mean, we talked like I talked to Strange, and we was like he don't feel it either.
Yeah,
Like,
that's what I'm saying.
I told him, I was like, there ain't no, like y'all cool. Like
Yeah.
we used to go up there and party. Like
Yeah, it's just because I saw last season during basketball, Pitt was like talking trash on Twitter about attendance during basketball season at Penn State. But they're trying to make it happen, but it's not there yet.
nah.
Not yet, at least.
I mean, I feel like it was stronger, but I mean, they don't play. Pitt and Penn State don't play each other now until like 2030, so it's kind of lost a little bit. It may spark back up in a decade, but I think it's kind of Pitt's back against like West Virginia. That rivalry, start back up again because
turn. I didn't know that was like that.
Yeah, that's a crazy.
Because they're even closer, a little bit closer.
That's a border rivalry, right? Pitt, WVU.
Yeah, they're probably like 2 hours, a little less than an hour and a half apart. Yeah, I mean that game. I wasn't at that game last year, but that must have been wild. That environment. We had that pick. I don't even remember. It was the opening week, and it was that pick 6, and kind of won it.
Yeah, Penn State plays West Virginia week 1.
For real?
Yeah.
Oh right, I did see that.
Primetime game, NBC. So we'll hold it down for y'all.
Yeah.
Hold it down for y'all, Pitt boys.
Do you know what position you're going to play most with us?
I don't have an answer for you. I kind of been all over the secondary for real.
Just starting out, just putting you anywhere right now.
Well, it's good if you can. Yeah, hybrid roles are good.
Usage is good. Versatility.
Right.
How's the transition been so far? It's been pretty smooth into the NFL scene.
I'd say the hardest part is like learning the playbook, like everybody. Like it's just getting used to new terminology, like things probably moving a little bit faster. Not even people, just necessarily just like the material. Like we're just giving it to you. Like we expect you to know it.
Yeah.
Type thing.
Like come in next day knowing that.
Yeah,
right
like
away.
I taught you yesterday. You need to be a master today.
What about Doug Peterson? You
What about him?
interact with him much? Like, what do you think of him as a head coach so far, or just as a guy?
Cool. I think he's a real like player like what did they say, player coach?
Yeah.
Like I think he's really like personable. Like he comes, talks to us. Like he sits down in our huddle sometime. Like I think he's pretty cool. He's an offensive guy, so he kind of
Right. That's what I was probably different because Narduzzi's defensive.
Yeah, but the thing is, like for some reason in practice, whether it's an offensive coach or a defensive coach, offense always wins the drill. Like that doesn't make no sense to me. Like if it's ever close, offense always wins. Like that don't make sense.
Yeah.
It's so tough to play defense.
It
man.
really
It's
is.
Have you had time to line up against Calvin Ridley yet?
I've not.
No.
No, I'm looking forward to it though.
It's all coming this next week.
Yeah,
Training camp.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
That'll be fun.
I'll be out there.
Yeah,
Yeah. I'm trying to go each day.
Yeah.
I got a ticket for like every single day. So you'll see me out there holding a camera,
Let's do it.
recording myself. I'll scream your name. You'll know who I am.
Look away. Like.
Big dude. yeah, you'll look away. Some player will probably bet on top of him.
Did you look up did you kind of get an idea? You already had an idea who was on this team, or like when you were drafted, did you like immediately go like to Google and like look at the whole roster?
I really didn't know nobody on the team besides like Cisco, and that's only because he played at Syracuse.
Okay.
And I remember when he had gotten drafted here. That was really it as far as and Tyson, because I remember him getting drafted from
But
Georgia.
as far as who you knew was not personally, but who you knew of was on the team. Like you knew Trevor was on the team.
Yeah. Besides that, I've been not really.
So you like looked it up like pretty quickly, I assume.
Well, you came in a great time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You came
you
in
did.
probably the most perfect time in Jags history. You arrived. Like
True.
you saw that facility. You're 2 years in now to the Doug Peterson playbook, so things are going to be amazing for you at training camp. I feel like.
Well, maybe not training camp might be hard, but we might win a lot.
Yeah. Hey, that's all. That's,
the goal.
that's what it's for.
Yeah.
So,
You play a lot. Will you be asked to play a lot of special teams?
yeah, I probably will.
What position there?
Shoot, everything.
Everything.
Blocker.
Kickoff return, like punt return.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gonna return it.
Nah, I ain't return. Nah.
I think that's why they got Tank Bigsby.
Yeah, and Parker actually.
Oh yeah. Jamal Agnew.
Who-
Parker.
Oh yeah, Agnew.
Yeah.
Is he still be returning?
Yeah,
he was
he's
good
back.
last year.
Yeah,
still-
he's good.
Yeah.
Who's the other guy? The guy from the Browns.
Dearness Johnson.
Yeah. Dearness Johnson.
They signed him too. So
Interesting.
pretty deep roster for
Yeah.
backups and stuff.
Right.
If you need any restaurant recommendations,
I do.
let us know.
Have you been anywhere so far? Got any favorite places or no?
How
I just
many,
go to the old reliables.
how many days do you think you've been in Jacksonville total?
Days.
Yeah,
Since you were drafted.
because you did go back to Texas for a little bit. You
Yeah.
told me.
So he was here for a month. So that's 34. I would say no more than 40 days.
Okay. Yeah, you have a lot to learn. But it's like this city's described as like the biggest small town ever. And I think it's because there's so many different pockets of Jacksonville that they're all their own small town kind of. Yeah, just not a big city feel, which I like. And the traffic isn't bad, so I think depending on what you like,
Yeah.
I think you like it.
Yeah, I can't compare it to Houston because I've not really been there. I just know it's just kind of like Jacksonville geographically, where it's just this big kind of circle.
Yeah, that's
But-
pretty much what it is. What
Yeah.
Houston is as well.
Yeah. So, anything else, guys?
No.
All right, Eric,
I don't think
thank you
so.
for joining. Good luck in training camp, and we'll see you out on the field.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yes,
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
All right, thank you, Eric, for joining the show. Very much
Like
appreciate
you're
it.
talking to yourself.
Please come back anytime. Maybe after the Super Bowl, we'll have you back.
We have 20 minutes before we start these trivia call-ins. Did you make a Discord post about it yet?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
I'll
But
make another just in case.
in the meantime, what is this? I am ready for what the fuck? What is this? Who put that link in there?
I did. But we don't have to talk about it.
Sorry, I wasn't top 10 NFL players from the 2021 draft heading into the 2023 season. Okay. I guess Trevor's number one.
It's written by Maurice Jones-Drew.
Ah. Yep. Oh, Trevor's 10.
Trevor's 10.
What?
Yeah.
Okay,
why I
let me
thought it
guess.
So I thought it was kind of interesting.
I mean, I guess that was a good draft. Is it 9 is Devontae Smith, Najee Harris? What does this mean? Hold on.
You're getting mad.
Kicks off.
Frustrated.
These players selected in 20 rank among the players set to be revealed between numbers 100 to 81 on Monday and Tuesday of next week. With that in mind, former NFL running back provides his ranking of the top 10 players from that year. What? MJD, what are you doing? Najee Harris better than Trevor Lawrence?
What's wrong with that?
That's why Jack put it in here.
What is going on? He must have did this backwards.
No.
Jalen Watt. This makes absolutely no sense. Okay, this makes sense. Micah Parsons 1, Jamar Chase 2. I'd put Trevor, Patrick Surtain 3 is good. Trevor 4. This is insane. Trevor 10. Let me read his description. He sneaks at number 10, but if I did this article last offseason, Lawrence wouldn't have made the list. His rookie numbers. Why are you dwelling on this? Paint a picture of Jacksonville's storm after bringing Coach Doug. Lawrence brought Blossom to the star. Not to mention Lawrence took the Jags back to the top AFC South. Lawrence is the real deal and has good. No, I need you to defend your number 10 pick. Come on, MJD. All my passwords are revolved around MJD. It's pretty funny for so long.
You shouldn't say that.
Looks like I'm getting into Wells Fargo.
Passwords to all of my accounts. Hey, do you want
MJD32.
to? What did you say?
Oh,
Please stop.
they don't know your usernames. Though.
Okay, I think I can do this in 10. We can all do this in 15 minutes. I need you guys' takes. Jack specifically because he wouldn't say anything until the pod.
Oh, okay.
There is a movement now on Twitter, and there's actually just got a Dove bomb today. I don't know if it's Dove or Dove.
Dove.
He said, "Here's an update." So let me paint the picture first.
Why you Picasso?
Hold on, you're gonna love that one.
we gotta stop calling him out. We just gotta let him listen.
Sorry,
No, that's okay.
Josh Jacobs
Ooh,
not getting an extension. Saquon Barkley not getting a long-term deal. Tony Pollard not getting a long-term deal. Running backs are taking to Twitter to express their grievances with how their position is treated, or how teams are treating their position when they're going for their second contract, right? Their second contract, because these players don't have deals yet, and they are upset because these players are stars, obviously big names, but they're not getting paid their dues, is what the running backs are thinking, and they. I wish I saved the tweets. I had the tweets here, but I don't anymore. But like all the running backs chimed in. Najee Harris, Derrick Henry, to name a couple, I guess. Here's the Dove bomb from today. Veteran running backs have organized a group text chain during which they have been commiserating about the current market at the position and brainstorming regarding strategies for improving that situation. As of Monday, the plan of action was to complain about the situation on social media, which some of them did. Ultimately, they need the league and the NFL Players Association to recognize the problem and to fix it. Okay. I'll give my take. My take is that it is a free. I mean, my take, I think, has been seen on Twitter. It's a pretty common take, and it's an obvious take. The past 10 Super Bowl winners haven't paid a star running back, and they won the Super Bowl. And just last year, the Chiefs did it with a 7th round running back, Pacheco. And it just doesn't seem like, if the play, like quarterback, the market has now, the teams did say, whoa, you paid Deshaun Watson too much. But it's like, there's positions that you win Super Bowls with, and I think the free market determines how much a player gets paid. I don't think that, what are they going to do? Are they going to say, you can't just say that we deserve more money and then the team's going to just give you good money or give you more money out of the good of their heart. That's just not how it works. Jack, what do you think?
I mean, I agree with you for the most part. It's like, it's been an issue for years, not issue, but just a thing that it's just tough to pay running back. Like running backs, there are some running backs that are very talented that deserve it. But a lot of them can be replaced. It's
What do you mean deserve it?
Like Derrick Henry, I feel like deserves the contract he got. I think there are a few exceptions of running backs that you need to pay.
I think his situation helped too. He's the only thing they have on the team.
That's why they need to pay him. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say the same. I mean, you could say
What
something
about
similar for
Saquon?
Saquon, though, right?
If Derrick Henry was on a team that had a star quarterback, a few star defenders that were like a corner, an edge rusher, maybe a star receiver that was taking up a lot of the salary, and a lot of the offense, he wouldn't have been used as much. And
Well, that's the thing. Like, is he going into the situation? Like, how does that like come about? Kind of.
he's just so good.
Like he
and
gets
they
drafted to a situation that's like that.
Yeah, he got drafted to the team that just wasn't able to put better pieces around him, and he's really good. So he just the whole team.
Yeah.
And that benefited him because while he was ready for his second contract, he was still the whole team. But for players like,
and there's like nobody like him that's doing that in the league, really. And a lot of teams have running back committees as well.
Right. I mean, the nature of the position, they get the ball so much, they get hurt so much. You should have a committee. I think Chubb is worth it. McCaffrey, it's tough. I mean, Eckler is going through a situation right now that like his contract has been like so cheap the past couple years. Like I think he's getting like $4 million a year, and led the league in touchdowns the past 2 years. Like he has like 40 touchdowns the past 2 seasons. And he wanted an extension from the Chargers offseason. They didn't give it to him, so he's kind of in a. I think it's the last year of his contract, so it's kind of like a prove-it year for him. But again, he's 29, I think. So, what are you going to pay a 30-year-old Austin Eckler next year? Coming off, like, let's say he leads league in touchdowns again, like 3 years in a row, 60 touchdowns the past 3 years.
They really have nothing.
It's so hard.
They really have nothing on their side to get what they want, because ultimately it's the owners who are going to decide what players are going to keep. And if no other team is keeping their star running back, why would another owner that's paying the players do that as well when they can find a backup that can do the same thing? And the running back position is kind of 75% offensive line. Because if you don't have a good offensive line, the running back's not doing anything anyway.
Except Derrick Henry. There's some exceptions that are O-line proof, but yeah.
Very, very small exceptions. But
it's up to the team to decide if they value that. It's like there's nothing you can do to make the team pay you. There's something I saw on Twitter where they're like, what about giving running backs, like if you draft a running back, instead of a 3 or 4 year deal, you can only sign them to a 2 year deal. So that gives them 2 years to prove their worth.
That'd be worse for them.
But then they can cash in on their big contract after 2 years.
Would they get a big contract? Because then you're just it's just like you just cycle them out quicker if they have a 2 year contract coming out of school.
No, you wouldn't. Why would you cycle out Derrick Henry after 2 years?
Derrick Henry, yes.
Or Josh Jacobs after 2 years. They would not say, oh, like he's in his prime after 2 years.
I don't know.
Did they franchise tag Josh Jacobs already?
Yes.
So he played on the tag last year?
Oh, no. Last year was the final year of his 4-year rookie deal. They tagged him for this season.
So that would be 5 years on a rookie deal.
Yes. I mean, with the tag, he's getting a guaranteed $10 million.
That's pretty nice.
I know. I empathize with running backs, I guess.
Empathize with running backs, but can't sympathize for millionaires.
Yeah, right. Like, it's still, I feel like $10 million is still a lot of money. But yeah, proportionally, yes, the other NFL players are not getting a lot.
It's their market that they're looking around at and saying, he's getting this, why am I not getting this?
It's just,
I mean, why they're not getting that? The truth of it is that they're more replaceable than other positions. It's just the truth. And it sucks, but I think it's just the truth.
It's like AI taking over our jobs, but other running backs.
They're going to be AI running backs.
Yeah, it's inevitable economics that we're finally getting to this point in the NFL.
Like I heard, and what you said with that, like they're starting to organizing a group text. That's a start. But I heard like they could unionize. Imagine just like a running backs union. I don't know how that would work because they're already part of like the player union. So like, is there a subset of that? What did you tweet today? Because I thought I disagreed with it, but now I don't remember.
Ooh, I like that. It's rare that you see one of my tweets. I said, so Dan Orlovsky said the running back market is broken, and that's a massive issue that the NFL has to fix. And then he talked about how young kids won't want to play high school and college running back because they look at the lifespan in the NFL of that position. And I said, if there aren't young kids that want to play running back anymore, teams will just put tight ends back there to block. And then the Deebo Samuel running back wide receiver flex role will become more valuable. You'll have wide receivers that'll just come in the backfield like the Chiefs do all the time and just run the ball.
Yeah, I don't think that would work. I don't think if you...
I don't think we're ever gonna just run out of running backs either.
Yeah, that too. Like maybe less kids want to play running back, but there's always going to be someone that wants to play running back just because they want to get in the NFL.
Yeah, I wasn't saying that.
I also think that you can't just.
I was pretending that no one
the running back position just doesn't exist anymore.
I was pretending that no one ever wanted to play running back ever again.
But like, what you propose, like what you in the tweet, like if that means that you just defensive would just know you stick a tight end back there, it's gonna be a block. Like he's gonna be a blocker. He's not gonna be running.
What if you have a tight end and a wide receiver in the backfield?
So line up both in the backfield.
Well, you don't have to. Tight end you could hand the tight end a ball if you need short yardage. But then they have like tight ends that are like small tight ends that can play running back. Like I think new positions like tight end and wide receiver would start to evolve, or there would be more flex positions where that tight end can block and run the ball and catch the ball. Damn, he's very valuable because we don't have running backs anymore. The
position would have to the type of athletes that play the tight end position would have to change because like the tight ends now, they're not quick enough to be a running back. They're just too big.
I think there's some. What do they call it? H-back or something?
Which tight end would be the best running back?
I don't know.
Kittle.
Fullback.
What's Juszczyk's position?
He's a fullback.
He's the only fullback left in the league.
Doesn't he catch some balls?
Yeah.
Yeah, he does.
Could he not be an all around?
No.
So what happened? What happened when the fullback position went away? Did the fullbacks get together and say
no
in a group chat and say, "Hey, why are we getting paid?"
A group chat in what year?
What position did the fullbacks go to?
Because there were. I think they just phased.
What does Mike
Special
Alston have
teamers
to say about this?
There were terrific fullback, Vonta Leach. Like he's terrific, but the league just doesn't value anymore. What are you going to do? There's nothing you can do.
But I think in this situation, like I don't think running back position will just be phased out.
It won't. The sport had to completely change.
Yeah, it would be it wouldn't be football anymore if we didn't have running backs. It would just be quarterbacks throwing to anybody with no run game.
And defense would just know you're throwing it every time.
But because
they banned the handoff.
But because defenses are getting faster,
that could probably be coming.
Because defenses are getting faster, NFL teams are throwing more. And
I do not think it's far-fetched to think that everyone would be playing like the Chiefs one day, where they just motion receive. Yes, I know, but they easily can set up with Pacheco lined up in the slot, or Pacheco not even on the field at all, motion McKinnon or whoever into the backfield, hand it off. They can easily do that.
Well, McKinnon's running back.
Mecole Hardman.
Yes.
If he's not there anymore.
I've seen them motion.
He'd have to bulk up.
I've seen them run wide receivers down in the middle of the.
So like how many carry? Like again, yeah. Like how many carries when you have Mecole Hardman? Like it would have to
5.
Yeah, you can get 5,
and then
8.
You can give 5 to another, 5 to another.
It could. Yeah, sure. I guess
I'm not saying this needs to be played now. This year,
yeah.
Over the year, like, do you not see it happening? Like the Chiefs are already playing kind of like this at times, and I just see it's too obvious that this is where the game's going.
But then if it does go that way,
it'll start going the other way.
It'll go back to running,
and that's
backs.
fine.
Yeah,
like the one team that has a Derrick Henry, they're just gonna run him, and teams won't know how to stop it.
There's always going to be a change in these sports leagues of how it's played. Like NBA soft now, running backs are slowly fading out. Most of them are receiving backs anyway. That's why most of them like keep a second one so they can catch out of the backfield. But
do you know Derrick Henry's contract? How much he makes a year?
I want to say like $17 million.
All right, so here are the base salaries for whatever the fuck that means for the last Super Bowl winning running backs.
Oh yeah,
Pacheco was a 7th round pick. Cam Akers for the Rams, $1.1 million. Leonard Fournette, $2 million. Damian Williams, $1 million. Sony Michel, $480,000. Oh my God. LeGarrette Blount, $900,000. LeGarrette Blount, $760,000. C.J. Anderson, $585,000. LeGarrette Blount, $730,000. Oh my God, Blount! Come on now.
Blount was hooping.
He was eating.
Yeah, hooping, boy.
He won on the Patriots, then won on the Patriots, then won on the Eagles. Oh my God. Percy Harvin, like that's the role I'm talking about. Percy Harvin, Deebo Samuel. I think every team's going to have one of those. And maybe they'll have a running back, but it can be like their bulldozer.
But then that's going to cause a huge money problem too. If you get a ton of Deebo Samuels, they're like, oh, I do 2 positions. They're like,
yeah, and that's fine because you're paying. You can afford it because you're paying
pay
a wide
him,
receiver
what, $40
and
million.
No, it's not a quarterback.
He's gonna.
How much did Deebo get paid his contract?
I mean, not. I don't know exactly, but he didn't get like if he's like literally gonna take over the running back and the wide receiver position. That role is going to demand a lot of money. And the market would correct, so like it would work itself out, I guess.
I think whatever happens, you're right. The market will tell us what these players need to be played.
The market
unless
decides.
You're Deshaun Watson.
That is always the case. The market will decide.
And complaining about it is just, I just don't get it. Like these players, I think, I
get why they're complaining about it.
Well, yeah, because they're emotional and it's their livelihood.
Yeah.
I obviously get it, but they're wrong.
They are.
Jack didn't agree. I'm waiting for Jack to agree or disagree.
I don't know.
How would they not be wrong?
I think there are exceptions.
But
of running backs I'd pay.
That's fine.
It's not up to them. It's up to the market.
Yeah.
And
the owners.
What the owners
GMs,
want.
whatever, yeah.
So I think there's 2 different debates. Whether there needs to be structure in place
that running backs need to make
that guarantees the running backs need to make this money.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Versus, do they deserve it? And should you pay if you're able to? Like, I think you're saying, oh, if I were the GM of the Raiders, hell yeah, I'd pay Josh Jacobs and then make it work financially around him. He's very valuable. That's one opinion. And is that what you're saying?
No.
You're not saying that about any running back?
Some, but not Josh Jacobs and the Raiders.
Okay. Who are you saying about?
Derrick Henry.
Derrick Henry.
Okay.
Whatever team McCaffrey's on.
Okay. I'm the GM of the Niners. I would definitely give Christian McCaffrey a big amount of money versus I think Christian McCaffrey should make this much no matter what because he's
a running back.
This valuable. Even though he's a running back, he deserves it. And I don't like that the running back position is devalued. So I'm going to put something in place to make sure that he can make a base salary. And then he needs to be on a team.
Yeah, if you don't have internal law in your operations, you can do whatever you want. And
which is what's happening right now.
Yeah, that's what's happening right now.
I just don't know what the NFLPA would put in place.
I don't either. What would they put in place? Like if you've been great your whole career, but if they can find somebody else that can do your job and they don't want to pay you what you're asking for, that sounds like life to me.
Yeah.
That happens in regular people jobs all the time.
Yeah, like in a normal business, like a replaceable job, like telemarketing gets outsourced in companies now.
Yeah.
And
it
sucks for them.
Even in a job like ESPN video production, like they hire students because they're cheaper. They could do the same job as somebody who's been there for 20 years that wants to be paid more because they've been there doing the same job for 20 years. Same shit here.
Except now, these are people getting paid millions.
Except these are
so
guys that
kind
are
of feel less bad
getting $17 million a year, and I don't care.
Yeah.
Mostly because you're not on my team.
So Jonathan Taylor tweeted, if you're good enough, they'll find you. If you work hard enough, you'll succeed. If you succeed, you boost the organization. And then, doesn't matter, you're a running back. Yeah.
It's not this deep. This is a business. Every athlete says this in every league. It's a business. It's a business. Well, this is a business too.
Yeah.
You're not getting paid because
it's not. We're not paying you based on how good you've been. That's a factor, but the biggest factor is how good you could be for the team. And I mean, Jonathan Taylor, obviously, if he had a contract that was up right now, you'd extend him. But I'm interested to see when his contract's up and what they do with him.
After the season.
Yeah.
Oh, well, then they'll probably just tag him. I mean, maybe they just get rid of the franchise tag for running back.
Then they'll probably be more inclined to just let them go. Or, I don't know, maybe they wouldn't.
Building the franchise, Jonathan Taylor didn't build shit. And if you do, it's cyclical. Like, Peyton Manning, Andrew Luck. Now we'll look at them in the mud.
All right, that was healthy for this podcast. We need more debates like that.
What was NFL Live like?
It's time for NFL trivia.
Yes, time for NFL trivia. We have 6 spots taken, 6 spots remain. Me and Andy are 2 of those, obviously. Andy asked me.
Have you been keeping track of who's
Yeah,
in? Oh,
I
thank
have it
God.
in our Dunn and Drew notes, which you're tagged in.
Good. All right, I guess we'll kick this show off.
This is a speed round too?
What you mean?
Or
Yes.
Speed.
Jack, can you get the timer?
Yep.
Got the list.
How much time?
We will give them. We have someone on the line now, so no spoilers. We will give them. I guess same thing. 30 seconds. They're not going to take it all, but
Say 20,
20. Okay.
10.
All right. What's your name and where are you calling from?
It's Holden Goldston calling from Dallas, Texas. How are y'all doing?
We're doing great.
Doing real good. Talk to somebody tonight from Houston. Oh, you said Dallas.
But I was going to say we dropped your name already on this pod.
Oh, nice.
I think you're going
Early
to.
shout.
Yeah, I think you're going to like it.
Yeah, we love shouting you out. You're always on our
I could
mind.
probably,
It's a good
was
one.
it a double and
It may have been a double. It may have been a double entendre.
Why you fat?
All right, here's the question. It is
It
a
is.
speed question like last week. Try to give the answer as quick as possible. Who was the first NFL player to rush for over 2,000 yards?
Adrian Peterson.
No. Keep going.
Yeah. It doesn't matter. I'm not
Okay.
going to get it.
All right. It was
Yeah.
O.J. Simpson.
Oh, I love that guy.
O.J. was it.
And guilty.
He did it all right.
He is
Why you say it like that?
he is guilty of 2,000 yards. All right. Thanks, Holden.
Thanks, Holden. Talk to
Hey,
you.
good job with the question, Andrew. Usually
Thank-
you struggle.
Thank
that was
you.
clean.
It's a very short one, but thank you.
All right. Have a good pod, y'all.
Thanks, James.
Love y'all.
Love you.
Love you. Who's next? What's up?
Give me water.
Yeah,
Thanks.
I spill it over this.
You gonna chug it?
Gonna zoom in.
Let's see. Oh, that wasn't bad. What's your name and where are you calling from?
This is Stephen B. from Silver Spring, Maryland.
Stephen B.
Looking for
How
redemption.
goes it?
I'm sorry, what?
I said, how goes it?
Trying to get into this league, man. I was robbed last week.
Yeah, I was about to say you're back for revenge.
Yeah.
Here's your question.
Jack kind of screwed me over. Sorry.
Whoa,
Whoa,
what Jack do? Oh, Jack screwed you over. That's right.
What'd I do? How?
You were a little slow.
Slow on the trigger, man.
Check the tape.
I timed it myself.
Did you time yourself against Christian though?
No.
I think Christian, regardless of what yours was, I think Christian had you. Because I
Made
too
us-
listened back, concerned for you. But let's see how you do this week.
All right, let's go.
Here you go. Who was the first NFL player to rush for over 2,000 yards?
O.J. Simpson.
Oh, nice.
3.65.
Was that right?
Yes, that is correct. 3.65 was your time.
Man, that was a killer answer. Am I right?
Out of the table.
Oh, I'm going to love these tonight.
I can just feel your jubilation through the mic.
All right, Steven.
Yeah.
Good job. Hopefully no one gets 3.6.
I'm dead. Gonna be 3.5.
Can't wait to screw him over again.
Bye, Steven.
All right, bye. Love you guys.
Love,
Love
you.
you. Nice. He's full of knowledge.
Yeah, Steven. He
nice-
deserves to be in.
Nice redemption tonight. Hopefully, I
Yeah.
didn't
Out of
speak
5
too
I didn't do
soon.
about it.
What's your name and where are you calling from?
Dino?
This is John Michael, and I'm
Oh.
calling from Jacksonville, Florida.
John Michael.
Jacksonville, Florida. Where's that?
Where is that? I don't know. Beach Boulevard, whatever the hell that is. Where's Jacksonville?
You're there by the Sam's Club.
Yeah, by North Florida, yes. That Sam's Club where I got all the coffee for you guys. Jesus Christ, that was way so much.
Yeah.
We hope to do that
Can't
again
wait to do it
soon.
again in September.
As can us.
What's that?
What's Dino's tag? Never mind. Doesn't matter. All right, John. You ready?
For sure. Let's go. Yeah, I'm ready.
Oh, let's go. Okay, let's go. Yeah, this is a timed answer like last week.
Again? All right. Sounds good.
All right, here it is. Who was the first?
Who's calling?
Can you hear me, John?
Hello?
Yeah, okay, here we go.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Here we go.
Go ahead.
Who was the first NFL player to rush for over 2,000 yards?
O.J. Simpson?
Oh, goodness. Oh, God.
2.55.
Goodness gracious.
Let's fucking go.
Fuck!
Yeah, we talked
Come
this.
on.
We talked the guy before you up because he got robbed last week, and you just robbed him.
Steven is
Oh,
the
The
right
drama.
after John
Why
Michael.
we TNT?
Right
Oh,
before
boy.
John Michael. All right, talk to you later.
2.5.
Yeah.
Listen to see if you're in.
Hopefully hear for you guys again. Hopefully that's the one. That's the one.
We'll
All right.
see.
Have a
Love you.
good night.
Bye.
Peace.
Dunn and Drew, what's your name? Where are you calling from?
Tyler from Wisconsin.
Oh, you ready?
Oh, you ready, Wetzel?
I'm trying.
Wetzel Pretzel.
This is gonna be interesting.
All right, it's another timed one. All right,
Another timed one?
Yeah, so answer as quick as possible.
Very fast.
right.
Here it is. Who was the first NFL player to rush for over 2,000 yards?
LaDainian Tomlinson.
Oof. Yikes. All right, we'll talk to you next week.
Good answer though. No, we're serious. See ya.
Oh, he hung up.
Oh, yikes. Tough. Good name.
Yeah, one of my favorites.
All right, we have our next victim.
Yep.
What's your name and where are you calling from? Oh, and he's gone.
Damn. Probably JC.
Did you mean to say victim?
Yes. Oh, I like that. I like
Is
that
someone on
shit.
the line?
Good shit, Jack.
You said it.
Yeah.
I did.
You
I
didn't mean it.
mean to say it. Dunn and Drew, what's your name and where are you calling from?
Hey, Lorenzo, Massachusetts.
Lorenzo Tevez.
Nice to see
What's
you.
up, guys?
Here. Yeah. Why you Walter?
All right, you ready? It's another time question like last week.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Who was the first NFL player to rush for over 2,000 yards?
Jim Brown.
Ooh, no.
Another name we haven't heard tonight.
O.J. Simpson.
Oh, damn. All right.
Talk to you
Try
next,
again.
Talk to you next week.
Thanks for calling.
All right. Take care.
Take care. Oh, that's a good one.
Who it is? Who it
Prepare
is?
your ears to be.
Bubbles.
What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hey, boys.
Come on, Bubbles. I know you're there. Speak to me.
Hello.
All right, I'm gonna put you back in.
Oh.
Oh, hello.
What?
Hey.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Hey, boys. Sorry. I had to update my app.
Oh yeah, that's a bitch.
It was acting crazy.
It happens.
Sorry, what's up?
Bubbles, you're even turning me on.
Ooh, really?
Yeah, the voice.
You're gay.
Well, that's why I said it like that.
Okay, I like that. All right.
How do I sound to you?
Ooh, hot.
Oh, okay.
This does sound like a sex hotline.
Are we doing something right now?
I don't know. I'll text you.
It sounded sexual for a moment.
I'll text you.
It did. All right. All right. What's the question? Let's go.
It's another timed one, so give it to me as fast.
Oh God.
So Bubbles,
I'm
give it
so
to me.
bad at these.
Oh, I know.
I'm so bad.
It's okay.
You just say that.
You got this.
All right.
Okay.
Give it to me as fast as you can.
Okay.
Who was the first NFL player to rush for over 2,000 yards?
Chris Johnson.
Ooh, good name.
CJ2K.
He did, but
Yeah.
he was not the first to do it.
Really?
You know who did it?
Barry Sanders?
No.
No.
OJ did it.
Oh my God.
Glove don't fit.
He also killed a woman.
Yes, he did it.
He did?
Allegedly. Don't give Jack bad information.
Right.
It's okay.
All right. Well, that's fine.
Talk to you later.
Talk to you next week.
I love you guys.
Love you too.
Love you.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Reminds me of what's the girl's name in Big Mouth? She goes, bye. No, wait, this is a gay guy. Bye. Sorry.
Dunn and Drew, what's your name and where are you calling from?
This is Bubba Brooks from Virginia.
Bubba Brooks.
Well, I'll be damned.
How Jeff Gordon doing?
Jeff Gordon and him. How's your mom and him?
That's Hunter.
That's fine. It's Bubba too.
Bubba too.
It's Bubba too.
Did you kill the snake that was in your room?
Never made it to my room, luckily. It crawled under the crawl space, so as long as it stays there, I'm okay.
No Discord inside jokes, guys.
Sorry.
All right, here we go. It's another speed round, so give the answer as fast as you can.
Oh, so fast.
Who was the first NFL player to rush for over 2,000 yards?
Eric Dickerson.
He sounds hella confident. You beat the time, but
got the player wrong.
Got the player wrong.
Damn.
Hell of a name, though.
Was it Jim Brown?
It was not.
You can keep guessing if you want.
Nah, who was it?
Okay.
It was OJ. It was Mr. Simpson.
He was good at outrunning things. So.
Oh,
wow.
Nice.
Everybody on these jokes.
I knew this was going to be a good one. All right, Bubba. Talk to you next week.
All right. Love y'all, boy.
Love y'all, boy.
Say hi to your mom and him. What?
All right, bet.
Pennsylvania Sticks.
Ah, yes. Zoom user.
JC.
I don't think so. Oh. Dunn and Drew, what's your name? Where are you calling from?
Dino.
Hello? Hello.
It's Dino. Hello, we hear you. Fuck, can you hear us?
Yes, fuck, I can hear you.
Bet.
We're trying to get you in this league so bad.
Just put me in, dude.
Doesn't work like that.
Jack, who answered this question the fastest? What was the time for the fastest answer so far?
Eric has it written down. I don't know. Is it 2.55?
2.55,
By
yes.
John Michael?
John Michael.
Well, you think you can beat this, Dino?
Depends, probably not.
All right, I think you can do it.
I just like calling in.
Just like saying hey.
Here is the question. Who was the first NFL player to rush for over 2,000 yards?
Chris Johnson.
Dino.
Good speed. Wrong name.
Who was it?
OJ.
Oh, little before
Allegedly.
my time. Okay, well, who tried to bribe y'all last week?
You did.
Yeah.
Keep those private.
No, who did?
Oh, you didn't?
Who did?
Oh,
It was JC.
yeah,
I said
JC.
I would pay. He said he'd give you $100 a piece.
And then I think you said 125.
I said I'll double whatever it is, bro.
So, okay.
200, is that moving you?
Yes.
You're in.
All right, let's go. Send the invite, baby.
We'll work something out.
Yeah, we'll
Talk to you next week.
Think about it.
Okay, thank you. Love you. Bye.
Okay, love you. Bye.
Thank you.
Oh,
Dunn and Drew, what's your name and where are you calling from?
where's my guy at?
Who?
You know.
I think this might be him.
Hello. Are you my guy?
Hello.
Oh, it's
Hello.
it's her. What up?
What's good?
How you? Oh wait.
Who do you think this was?
I don't know. Who is this?
Who do you think it is?
I can't tell.
Oh my
Can't
god!
tell. I can even tell.
I can't tell right now.
Say something
You can't
that
tell.
say something that only Eric would know.
McDub.
What the fuck
fucking blast.
You sound like JC at first. Sorry. Sorry, Tyler. I haven't heard your voice in like 2 weeks.
I know you've been
2 weeks.
You've been MIA in this.
I was MIA
snap
for 2 days.
2 days? Damn. When
Feels
you're
like-
gone for 2 days, I feel like a lifetime, man.
Exactly.
Tyler went and saw some friends, and my first thought was, I want to know what his other friends are like. It's like, I know how we are like. I know how Tyler is like. I want to meet his friends.
Yeah, they're great. I've known them all since high school. Imagine 14-year-old Blackie.
14-year-old
Blackie. Okay, here's your question.
Yep.
It's another timed one, and you have to be under 3 seconds.
Oh, okay, fuck this.
No, you got it.
This is
You got it.
ridiculous.
No, you got it. You got it. Trust me.
All right, go.
Just think. Here it is.
Okay. I have 2 seconds.
Think quickly.
2 seconds.
Okay. Who was the first NFL player to rush for over 2,000 yards?
O.J. Simpson.
Jack was kind of.
I don't like Jack's setup right now.
Jack was kind of lean back though.
Jack's been putting his hands back every time. It makes me nervous.
So
Was that the answer?
Yeah, it was the answer. It was quick.
I did that for the
that was
first one, and it
completely
caught me
under
off guard, so I'm trying to stay consistent. And after I hit it, I try to put my hands down.
Okay. But did you
That had to be
actually
2
hit
seconds.
it?
I did hit it.
Should we
What was it?
should we measure these post? Because we can measure in post. But what
You
is
gotta
the
measure. That
unofficial?
was like
What is the unofficial time?
His unofficial time is 2.89.
Oh my god!
Thank you. Let's go, baby.
No, Tyler.
No,
Tyler.
no, yeah, you said under 3 seconds.
You
You
did
actually
say
had to beat 2.55. Andy lied.
I was just giving you
What?
an idea. Oh, Tyler's gonna hate us. But Tyler,
3 and I go 2.8 and I lose.
so you,
Yeah, it was
What the fuck is
2.55. Andy just was lazy and rounded up to 3, I guess.
if I
Oh
told you 2.55, would you have gotten in 2.5?
I would have tried to get under 2. Not under 3.
Oh man.
Shit.
That's insane.
All right. So what we're gonna do? We're gonna retime these are all unofficial times. We're gonna pick a winner after we listen to the episode back. Jack, if you wouldn't mind, I know you listened to it back.
Okay.
If you could just retime.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, that was
Or we can
that
run
was
them both
bad.
in.
That was really bad.
That was bad. But good.
Yeah.
I feel
Thank
like from my point of view, vantage point, I feel like you beat the time. I feel like Jack was kind of
Thank you.
relaxed. And,
Well,
when you said Simpson, he kind of rushed forward, did the time.
that's what I've been doing for all of them, though. I'm trying to stay
Yeah,
consistent.
I feel like I said that like right as you finished it. I said it.
Hey, this is all gonna be cleared up in post.
We'll see.
I could actually get it down to the actual
Here we go.
millisecond on Premiere.
Get me on the millisecond. Yeah. Who had the 2.5?
You're not gonna like this. John Michael.
Who? Oh my god.
John Michael.
Dude, that's
You're in a race versus
Yeah.
John Michael.
We need Tyler in the
I
we need
request
Tyler in the
a
leagues.
replay.
Have you been in our league before?
I was in it the first 2 years.
Ah, Jesus.
Damn, don't remember that.
Because you were real, because we did contests where we would like hide the password mid episode.
Yeah, and I woke up at 4:30 in the morning and I skimmed the episode to find the password.
Amazing.
Yeah.
The realist.
How many fantasy leagues are you in a year?
Normally just 2.
Okay, we can make that work.
Yeah.
All right.
One's no money, so it's nothing crazy, and the other one's my brother's league. So.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. Get me in.
We'll work on something. Talk to you next week.
All right.
Or sooner.
Next week.
To give you the time.
Love you. Bye.
I'm getting my hair cut right now. I'll text you after.
Right now.
Okay. Text you after.
Oh, it's early there.
Oh, yeah.
Bye.
Yeah.
6 p.m. All right.
Bye.
Peace. That was exciting.
entertaining. Yeah. Last week was exhilarating. This is just as I think if we pick, I like the time better. Obviously, it's so much better.
It's funny when they doubt themselves and they get it very quickly, like he did. He's like, "Oh fuck, am I gonna do that?" O.J. Simpson.
Oh.
Oh shit.
Hello.
Let's just see. Hey, what's your name? Where are you calling from? He has no idea what's
Julian.
going on. We're good, guys. We're
Julian from Whitesboro, Texas.
All right.
Hello?
Yeah.
Can you hear us?
Hello?
Oh my God.
Oh my
Can
God.
you not hear
Yeah.
us? Okay, here we
Can
go.
you hear me?
Yes, we
Yes,
can.
we can hear you. We're talking to you.
Are you fucking with me?
Okay, JC, here's your question. You ready?
Okay.
Okay. It's a speed question. Answer as quickly as possible.
Okay.
Who was the first
I
NFL?
think there's a delay.
Yeah, clearly.
Do you just want to call me? Oh my God.
Yeah.
Okay, call me. Bye.
Yeah, you wouldn't win with the delay.
Hey, you wouldn't win anyway. So, while we're waiting, let's just remind people of the rules. If they want to play along, you have to be a Patreon subscriber. Patreon.com/DunnandDrew. You have to afford a $50 buy-in to this league. Winner gets what?
600.
Whew. $600.
Nice with it.
Must be available the Sunday night before Labor Day.
That is in September for the draft.
What's your name? Where are you calling from?
This is Julian from Whitesboro, Texas.
There we go. All right, you ready for your speed question? You have to answer as quickly as possible.
Oh, man, I'm ready. It's mine.
Okay. Who was the first NFL player to rush for over 2,000 yards?
First NFL player.
Oof. Yeah. Can't. You don't have any
Walter
time.
Payton?
Oh, close. You don't have any time to think here. But no, it's O.J. Simpson.
O.J. Simpson.
Motherfucker, I literally was going to say that. I swear.
How quickly?
Why didn't you?
Yeah, why didn't you?
Because I second guessed myself and I was like, nah, that it can't be. That's too simple.
I'm sorry we made the question too easy.
It's all right. It's all right.
Well, you can't
How long
second
is the pod?
We don't know yet. We're mid-pod, Jay-Z.
Okay. All
Okay.
right.
Okay.
All right, JC.
Well,
enjoy your
love y'all.
Screamo enjoy your Screamo festival.
Well, it's over now, fellas. I'm home.
Oh, okay.
Do you sing along?
I mean, I'm not as good as they are, but yeah.
Good.
Bits are trash.
You're trash.
All right. Give me the lyrics I could sing.
Give me the
Swifty fan.
Yeah, what do they be saying when they're yelling? How do you write that out?
What do you mean?
What I can't understand them when they're deep in their bag.
It's easy to understand. them.
Easy. All right, we'll do next Mumblebee. We'll do that.
Well, you can break it down for me in New Orleans when I see you.
JC,
Oh, yeah, for
JC,
sure.
text me a song. We're gonna do with the lyrics too. We're gonna do a little Mumblebee segment.
That one on your story, the one that you posted on your story. Those
No,
guys.
not Trevor to the best, man.
Just send me something. I'll try to end the podcast with it.
We'll do Parkway Drive.
Yeah,
so
whatever.
Eric can-
All right, bye. Got to go to the others. Love you. Bye.
Parkway Drive. That's what I listen to in the gym.
No, you don't.
I do. Pray. Look it up. But it doesn't sound like that. To be free.
Dunn and Drew, what's your name? Dunn and Drew, what's your name? Where are you calling from?
Why y'all be screaming at us?
Hello?
Hello, what's your name and where are you calling from? Hello? Are we delayed?
Hello?
Are we delayed?
Maybe.
Hello. Yeah, that'll work.
Okay, I'm going to put him back. He's back in the waiting room. All right. Almost a final victim. What's your name and where are you calling from? Give you a second to connect your microphone. I know you've been waiting for a minute
Forever.
in the waiting room, so I will give you a few more seconds here. Time's up.
Last two people don't want this.
And he left. Okay.
Jesus.
All right. Well, I'll leave this open just in case. But what do we want to... What's next? Oh. Okay. Oh, yeah. This will be fun. Next segment. Oh, got the next contestant. Here we go. What is your name and where are you calling from?
This is Alex Sushninsky calling from Jacksonville, Florida.
You love just answering the questions, even though you're in.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he's in.
Yeah, remember last week?
Yeah, you're in. You just wanted to say you're calling from Jacksonville, Florida.
I mean, that's part of it, but I was curious what the question was this week.
Sure. It's a timed one. Get ready.
Okay.
Who was the first NFL player to rush for over 2,000 yards?
Chris Johnson. I don't know. That's definitely not right.
Well,
It's time.
If it was the correct player, you would have won. But it's O.J. Simpson.
Okay. I figured it was someone from back in the day.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just wanted to.
You just want to talk to us.
How was St. Augustine?
Yeah. I loved it. I'm like a history buff, so it was really nice to see all the historic things, and I don't know, it looked a lot like Europe, so it's nice to see that and like see like familiar sights, and it was really neat. I'd definitely go back.
They have a cool graveyard from the Indian War, Native American. I don't know. There's a grave site there that I enjoyed reading the headstones from. What the fuck is Walter? Walter, get down. What do you want? All right.
Yeah, we didn't see that, but I'll put that on the list for next time.
Yeah, sounds good. Thanks for calling. Love you.
All right. Yep, love you guys.
Love you. Bye.
That last guy in there.
Are you there? What's your name? Where are you calling from?
This is Bryson Luckett calling out of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
Hey.
Philly.
Bryson, been a minute.
How you guys doing?
Cool.
It has.
You should link with Jack's family.
Man, I've been trying to hit up his brother. He don't reply to his Discord DMs.
Oh.
He's fake. I want to on the app.
Probably not active in Discord.
Yeah, he's been active twice in Discord.
Well, he'll listen to this, and then maybe
he'll probably check
see
his
it.
DMs.
Yeah.
Okay, for sure.
All right, it's a time question. Answer as quickly as possible.
Yeah.
Who was the first NFL player to rush for over 2,000 yards?
Adrian Peterson.
O.J. Simpson.
O.J. Simpson.
Oh, of course, the killer.
It's like he killed you this question. Relax.
All right, Bryson, I'm sure we'll hear from you next week. Appreciate you participating.
Of course. Have a good night.
Thank you. You as well.
All right. Bye-bye.
Love you.
Peace. Ooh, no love you.
And I am hanging up.
No love you to end it.
All right. Jack ranked the Jacksonville Jaguars offensive starters 1 to 11.
I did.
And Eric and I will be also ranking it. And then we're going to compare? Or do you want us to just guess?
You could just react to what I say. I did write a good amount about each player, more than I thought.
We'll go 1 to 11, me and him. And you'll say whether you pick that person at that spot that we guess.
Okay.
Because it's revealing your list, but like kind of reverse order.
Yeah. I don't think I understand, but then I'll understand.
Okay, for example, number 1 player on the Jags, I think, is Trevor Lawrence.
Okay.
You would say, no, I have this person.
Okay.
But I don't know if I'm picking Trevor.
I was envisioning we go 11 up.
Then I'd have to look up the roster.
Yeah, it's a little.
Well, eventually you have to look up the roster if we go 1 down.
Right. Jaguars 2023 roster. Are you doing what makes up the 11
starters?
Is it but is it a running back, tight end slot?
I went what was listed on Our Lads. That's a depth chart site.
What do I?
5 linemen, 3 receivers, tight end, running back, quarterback.
What do I type in to find that?
Just Google
Jaguars
Jags depth chart. It'll be like the second thing to come up.
It was first for me.
Our Lads. Why would
Our Lads.
Be called Our Lads?
I don't know.
European?
Maybe.
The ESPN one.
This is the whole roster
in order.
I want the starters.
Yeah, it gives you the starters. It's who's lined up first in the depth chart.
Not this one. This is every starter on the team.
Did you Google depth chart? Or you could just probably click on depth chart.
The starters are under player 1. Just go to the ESPN result.
No, you gotta Google depth chart.
The first one. Okay.
So start from 11?
Oh, we have a fullback
Let's
listed.
start from 11.
We have a fullback this year.
Well, I'd include a fullback. There's 12 listed, just excluding fullback.
Right, we only have one fullback.
So
the 11th player on the team, I am going to say
it's going to be a lineman.
Is
I'm going guard.
Which one?
Barch.
I'm going Ben Barch as well.
That's correct.
Ding, ding, ding. All right.
His nickname on Pro Football Reference is Smoothie King.
Yeah.
What's that about?
How do you know?
Because when we drafted him, he was like big into smoothies, and they it was a thing. They did like a little story on him because he liked smoothies.
Shocked.
It was an off-season story.
All right.
Like when he first got to the team. I think that he was big in college. He would get smoothies a lot at the facilities. So when he came to the Jags, they were like,
I like our chances. Jack, I like our chances of coming very close.
Just want to say about Cam Robinson. He's not listed there. He's suspended the first 4 games, so we're just going to exclude him here.
I have Walker Little at left tackle, Anton Harrison at right tackle.
Right. I mean, Cam Robinson would be a starter on the offense if he was not suspended, but I exclude him from this list. I did note where I would put him in this list if he were held active, but I guess we'll just exclude him from this. This is his week 1 starters, I guess we'll go with.
So Anton Harrison's on your list then.
Yeah.
For number 10, I'm going to go in Anton Harrison.
Yes. He's probably going to start at right tackle. He played, I think he only played left tackle at Oklahoma. Yeah. Well, I do like the idea of him starting at right tackle. It's easier position naturally.
I'd put him there too. I haven't seen him play, but he's immediately better than Ben Barch for sure.
Number 9.
They're all going to be offensive linemen, I guess. The first 5. Luke Fortner.
Okay, so save his guess. Let me guess mine. I think he played very well last year and is going to be really good this year. Damn. I'll go. Damn. This is tough. It's tough going position to position, like apples to oranges. I hate that it's like all the O-line. That's not good for Trevor.
Well, at least he has good receivers.
Luke Fortner was really good last year, especially as a rookie. I'm going to go. I mean, Brand Sheriff was okay. And like he's aging again. He's not getting any younger.
I feel like Jack may surprise us here.
I'm afraid he put Walker Little. If he did, he didn't watch enough Walker Little tape.
I think he put Zay Jones.
Don't
stare me down.
To speak out
Where
loud.
am I supposed to look?
To think out loud. I'm between Zay Jones. I don't know if I'm trying to think like I need to stop thinking like Jack. Stop thinking like Jack.
I thought you were guessing my list, so you should think like me.
No, I'm gonna guess what it should be, and then you can tell me what you have.
Okay.
So I'm making a little change that should help me. I'm gonna go Brandon Sheriff.
Your guess?
He said Luke Fortner.
Zay Jones.
Yeah. Figure that was an option. My next one will be Zay Jones. So my 8 is Zay Jones. What's your 8, Eric?
My next pick was going to be Zay.
Okay. What's your 8, Jack?
Walker Little.
Okay. That just so happened to probably be my 7. See, this is when it gets weird. Who would be your 7, Eric?
I don't analyze too much of the offensive line, so I'm going to put Sheriff here because I like Walker Little a lot.
6.
My 7.
Okay.
Luke Fortner.
Okay. I'll probably do. Wonder if the mic caught that.
I feel like it did. That thing was loud.
I'll do. Yeah, I guess I'll do Luke Fortner. That would be my last O lineman, I think. And then
No Zay
You
yet?
can say Sheriff.
I already did Zay.
Oh,
I said Sheriff.
I don't think you did.
I did. He was my. When you said Zay, I said Sheriff.
Okay. In between 6 and 7 is where I'd put Cam Robinson.
Okay.
My 6 is Kirk.
I would do Evan Ingram as my 5.
You want my 5?
I'm waiting for Eric's. I think I'm just down to the weapons, I think. Oh, wait. Whoa.
wait.
No, sorry.
Did you say Fortner yet?
Huh?
Did you say Fortner yet?
Yeah. That's my 6, I think. I'll do ETN as my 5. He fumbles too much.
I thought he fixed that later in the year.
He had 5 fumbles in 2022, tied for second among all running backs.
Thanks, Jack.
No problem.
Yeah, I said I thought he fixed it because they were early in the year. We wouldn't have been winning all those games if he's still fumbling. But he did fumble in the Cowboys game. He almost fucked that game up for us. I'm going to go. I haven't taken all the offensive linemen. I think I skipped 6 or 7. I'm taking Christian Kirk at 6. Evan Ingram 5.
5, Jack?
ETN.
My 4 is Evan Ingram.
Sorry, Eric, you want to go?
4 is ETN.
4, Sheriff.
My 3 is Christian Kirk.
Put Walker Little here.
You still haven't said him.
I don't think so. I'm missing an offensive lineman. I think it's Little. High on him.
We're on 3.
Uh-huh.
Ingram.
My
Big
2,
Ingram guy.
Yeah.
My 2 is...
He was good last year.
Calvin Ridley, then Trevor Lawrence.
QB has to be number 1. Calvin Ridley 2.
Same. Ridley 2, Trevor 1.
Fun.
But what isn't fun?
Oh, good transition. Yeah, that was crazy. Me and Eric were just chilling, waiting for Jack to come over, start the pod, waiting on Erick Hallet to come over. And we get it. We both of our phones jingle because we got an email and it looked important. I was like, whoa, what is this? Let me see what the subject line was. Subject line was unauthorized use of Trevor Lawrence materials. And I was like, what kind of spam is this?
Yeah, I thought it was spam too.
Please see attached a letter that requires your immediate attention. Sincerely, Bleep. And you open it, and it's a legal document asking us to cease and desist using Trevor Lawrence name, image, or not. We're not using his name, image and likeness. I guess
just said image and likeness.
So Trevor Lawrence got some heavy duty marketing agency looking out for his brand, and thinks that we are profiting heavily off of his brand.
So much so that this office in New York City, 29th floor, Broadway Avenue, thought it was important to send us a cease and desist.
We're not going to get too much in detail because we're just going to wait, see what happens. But we have to send them a reply by Friday at 5, whether we are going to stop or not.
Are you sending it or am I? We should just ignore it.
I'll think you're sending it. You think I'm sending it, and neither of us will send it.
Right. Then they'll reply saying, "Hey, we're going to take some legal action. We didn't get a response from."
I just don't think. I mean, maybe they can. It just would obviously take some convincing on their part that this is infringing on his. I mean, it's something that he doesn't even know of. No way. There's no way.
Do you think?
How did they even find it?
Do you think they brought it? Well, it's probably not hard for them to find it, considering how much we promoted it on social, and it was very popular when we did. It got around.
But like, if you're in New York City, you're not finding it unless you got some boots on the ground in Jacksonville.
Well, yeah, of course. It went up the ranks to the New York office, but
we got some ops in that building.
I don't think it's hard to see it circulating the internet.
Interesting.
But we definitely have ops. We've had ops since.
It was a fucking food review. Surprised we didn't get a cease and desist on the food review. Oh well.
Maybe it's because like we only included it was Delaware North, so maybe Jags didn't care.
They cared.
I don't know, but we'll keep you posted on our sentencing.
Our war versus Trevor Lawrence. Yeah.
Our war versus him.
Trevor Lawrence v. Dunn and Drew.
I like that.
I wouldn't mind seeing him in court.
Lawrence versus Dad.
Trevor, we'll see you in court.
See you in court. Thanks for listening, y'all. Thank you, Erick Hallet, for joining the podcast. Hope to get more rookies on. We'll see. Training camp starts next week. We're getting very close to football season. If you guys listened to the trivia and you knew the answer, but you're not in Patreon, fix that. Patreon.com/Dunn and Drew for a chance to play with us in NFL Fantasy League. But until next time, this has been Dunn and Drew, baby, with a hint of Jack. I got an email to write.